Hello there, TNA fam. How's it going for today? We are back here at the Impact Zone podcast, and we're here to talk more TNA wrestling shenanigans. Today, I want to talk about hate watching or hate viewing. This is a crazy ass phenomenon to me, guys. A really weird phenomenon where basically people who basically only complain or hate on a product continue to watch said product. Now, this isn't exclusive to TNA or whatever. Of course, people hate watch WWE or AEW or any number of shows. You know, doesn't have to be a wrestling show either. I don't. I don't do this, and I really do not understand it. To me, I'm not the most positive person in the world or whatever. I've had a bad history or whatnot and that sort of thing. But I always try to look for how to make things better, or how to look on the bright side of life, or the positive side of life, or the constructive side of life, or the creative side of life, or whatever. At least somewhat. Sometimes I have my depressive days, but I don't really go into something and if I don't like it, continue to watch it or continue to go, I hate this is stupid, or this is lame, or at least that's my perception of it. If I am watching it, there must be a reason for me to watch it. I must enjoy it on some level or in some aspect or in some regard. Otherwise, why would I be watching it? That's me. I just do not. I am a person who I feel like my time is valuable, and I do not want to watch things that I dislike or have no interest in or what have you. So for me, hearing about these people that basically have got nothing better to do with their lives or what have you, but to hate watch programs and actively go out of their way, even though they hate watching the programs or whatever it is, to watch a program just to say, oh, this was shit and that was shit and it's shit and but I watch next week even though it's shit. You know, what? What are you smoking, bro? Literally, what are you smoking? What are you guys like? What are you doing with your lives? Just to sit around and say, this was shit and that was shit and it was all shit, it's all shit. Why are you watching it then? If you don't like it, turn it off or watch something else, for God's sakes. Enjoy what you've got in life or what you do in life. You know, you've only got this short period of whatever it is, a few years in life to enjoy your life. Do not sit there and, continually hate on something. It's not just for me to be saying, don't hate on the product or whatever I like or whatever. It's not that. It's to say, get over yourself and friggin' enjoy your own friggin' life. Do not, don't yuck someone's yum, Don't tell other people what they can and can't like. If you don't like it, move on. Go find something else. Find the thing that you do like. Just for yourself even. Even if it's not hurting somebody else, which it is. But if you don't enjoy it, then freaking move on. I'm not going to sit... That's why I don't watch WWE. That's why I don't watch AEW. I've tried to watch them, but they just don't do it for me. And I don't like them. I don't hate them. So I'm not hate watching them, but they just don't have enough for me, or didn't have enough for me, or haven't had enough for me to feel like I'm their audience member or whatever. There's anyone there that I'm super excited for or whatever else it is. Like, there are some great people and some people that I've been interested in the past, certainly, like LA Knight or whatever, and some other people and whatnot. And I wish them good luck or whatever. Same with Joe Hendry and Jordan Grace and all these other people or whatever else it is. And I do wish them good luck in their endeavors. But For me, the product itself is not what I am interested in. So I am not going to watch it. I am not going to hate watch it. I might see something, or I might watch something just because somebody like Joe Hendry went to the Royal Rumble. I watched that. When Joe Hendry came at WrestleMania, I watched that. When Jordan Grace went to the Royal Rumble, I watched that because it was like a moment to see like the reactions and to see like I mostly actually watched the people who are like, oh holy shit, it's Jordan Grace or whatever, like I wanted to see everyone else's reactions kind of and see what other people kind of felt or thought or whatever and that sort of thing. I thought that was going to be like, that's pretty cool to see some of this sort of stuff. So yeah, but no, I do not get it. I don't know whether any of you guys get it, whether these people are hate watching. I think there's actually some hate watchers of my own channel. So if you're hate watching this channel, piss off. Go find something that you do like. Don't wrap yourself up in misery because it's not good for you. Might as well enjoy whatever little life you have. I think that's what we're all like. We're all just a bunch of little, specks in consideration to the universe or whatever else it is. So, we might as well just focus on our own little lives or whatever else it is and trying to make the lives of the people that are in and around us as good as what they can be. Because you've got a mom and a dad and maybe a brother or a sister or a cousin or whatever else it is, or you could have a wife and a child or whatever else and all this as well. I don't know. So you've got all these other people that could be in your life and you could be sharing it with them and enjoying people's presence and people's company and all this other stuff and whatever else. But here you are watching this show that you supposedly don't even like just to say, oh, that was shit every single time. Get over it. Move on, go find something that you do like then. Or if there's nothing that you do like, go, hey, what would it be like if I had a program that I made that was like really cool and really awesome and that I actually liked? What would be that program for me that I would sit back and be able to watch it and be like, oh yeah, this is a cool show and I'm, every week I'm excited to see it or whatever else it is. Because they've always got something cool happening and there's always something that I want to see, that even like, I'm not like that with everything with TNA, but it's like, okay, it's like, for me, it's like a puzzle a lot of the time. I like to look at it like, wow, okay, cool. Right. So this is the situation that they've set up. Okay. So how are they going to get from wherever they're at to wherever they're going, and where are they going? Like, okay, they could be going in this direction or they could be going in that direction. I'm trying to work it out. Like going, okay, who are the top guys or who are the top gals, whatever. Who would they be pushing in the mix now? Who can they feud with? Where can this go? What are some good stories? What are some good feuds this person could have? All that sort of stuff. So I'm always looking at it like, well, what's the next thing? Well, what, or reacting to something that's just happened and being like, well, what are the ramifications of this, or whatnot. So that's what I'm always like. I'm always like seeing it for, what does this mean? Is this a hint to something or, or whatever, or is this a teaser to something or whatever, like they had that teaser there before there the other day. And I was like, okay, I don't know what that is. And then turned out it was the Righteous or whatever it was. So that was that. So it was like, oh, cool. Okay, so this is what it was. So now, like, that's where we were going. So where are we going with these guys? Whatever. I haven't actually talked about them much, but whatever. I haven't talked about them at all. I don't think really, except for like the review video or whatever. But yeah, I didn't really say much about them. I said, like, if you're going to have them feud with the Hardys or you're going to get them to take the belts off the Hardys, you can't just do that. Like, you turn around and do it. You've got to be like, oh, okay, cool, great. here these guys are, and now here they win and they win and they win, and now they're looking like a big threat, and now it's like, oh, okay, cool. Now they're in the position to be like, you know, we've beaten a couple of people. You can't beat everyone, but now you're kind of like in that picture or whatever else it is of being like, oh yeah, we've beaten a couple of people or whatever it is, or we've beaten the Hardys somehow, you know, in some regard, and then gone, okay, cool, now we'll beat them for the titles or whatever, and then go from there. But yeah, anyway, those are my thoughts on. I don't have anything like positive, honestly, to say. But this was something that came up, and someone said, "What is going on with these hate watchers, dude? And what you know? Let's put something out and just say, hey, the hate watchers, you know, get a life, bro, get a life. If you guys see people who are hate watchers, effectively, go tell them, go get a life, go get a life, bro. Go find what you enjoy, bro. Don't be sitting here." You know, not even just to hurt other people or yuck someone's yum or whatever, but don't be sitting here for yucking your own yuck, effectively. You know, you're not helping yourself by saying, you know, I'm just going to watch this show that I think is shit. Why? Why watch a show you think is shit? Why waste your time? I've got no time to waste. Literally, I have no time to waste on things like that I do not like. If I do not like something, then I do not like it, and I do not watch it. I do not pay attention to it, because I do not have the time, nor the patience, nor the energy, nor anything else to watch something, or to try to watch something that I do not have any interest or enjoy in. So that is me, and I think that that's what people should do. They shouldn't be like, if your friend like invites you over or whatever and says, hey, let's watch this show, and you don't enjoy it, that's a bit different or whatever. But to go and not just go out of your way, but like to like spend the time that it takes to watch a show, any show, every single time, every single week, or even like once or twice here or there, whatever, and then just be like, every time you don't like it, well, don't freaking tune in. Don't tune in. You know, don't worry about tuning in, because if you know you're going to come in there with a preconceived notion that you're going to hate it, then you're probably going to hate it. So don't even bother. Why are you going to bother? It's your own time you're wasting, not mine, not Steve's, not whoever's the wrestlers or the performers or whatever, whoever's in the show are. They're doing what they like and what they love and what they wanted to be doing. You're not wasting their time, you're just wasting your own. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with all of that. So, but yeah, guys, those are my thoughts. So, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Hope you haven't hate watched it. I hope that you will join me again in another one.